foggy again today. Weird weather. We haven't seen fog in this canyon like this. I've never seen it like this. We've seen it occasionally, but not like days in a row. We're waiting for this fog to lift, and it is lifting really fast, and it's going to be a nice warm day today. Hello, video number 56. 9 days to go before I will have 6 weeks in post-op from a total stemless shoulder replacement, and I'm doing really well. I'm working with my mobility. This deltoid muscle right here, there's a junction right in this part of the shoulder that has to be kind of moved around in order to get this thing done, and that is probably the thing that kind of hurts. That's what hurts when I'm trying to do my mobility. And I got another 9 days to go before I have 6 weeks in, so I shouldn't be complaining at all. I'm doing really well. So that is how I'm doing with this stemless shoulder replacement recovery, to go all the way back from me doing sticking yoga to going in the hospital until now. So that's the beginning. And then I like to put a little bit more video in for content. And we're looking at the tadpole polywogs until for the next several days to see how they develop, just to watch them. And Sky is here, she's running around. And then I need to go to town. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna go to town today yet. We'll decide if I get another box come in. If I get another set of mail coming in, it'll make it worth it. If not, then I'll wait till tomorrow. So that's the beginning of the video, and let's continue on with more content. So this is the more content, I guess, in YouTube lingo. I am right here at that giant fig tree that I had videoed yesterday. It's just now starting with all of its figs. It's going to have a lot of figs, and some of them get really big. But I'm at the reservoir. Let's look and see what the size of the tadpoles are today. It's kind of strange how they're all swimming in one direction. And others are hanging on to stuff, I guess, that they can eat. Bigger. Really pretty day today. I changed my mind. It got a little late. My mail hasn't come into town, so I thought I'd just do a quick video today again, but do an update on this garden. If you're going to hang out with me for the summer, you'll see this thing totally transformed, including all that. But for now, I'm looking at the stuff we planted a couple videos ago. This is lettuce leaf. We just threw that in the ground, I think maybe a week ago. And it's all coming up. This stuff is really crazy. This is going to come out right here. This is a Mexican cucumber, and it's invasive. I planted this stuff, and it took off, and it grew everywhere, uncontrollable. I had these little Mexican cucumbers. You can look it up, Google them, Mexican cucumbers. They tasted interesting, but they were invasive and prolific, and when those little things, it's 2 years ago, I'm still dealing with the little guys. But they went all over the garden, all over the fence. It was, they were loving it out here. So that's enough ranting about the Mexican cucumbers. So this is my little strawberry patch that started with a little tiny bit of dichondra growing in between the pots. then it got bigger, and it got bigger, and it survived the whole winter better than my strawberries. These are an interesting hybrid, and they're just now starting to come back to life and blooming after that crazy winter we've had. These are 3 different varieties of garlic, and I am going to put some radishes. These are an interesting radish here, the French breakfast radish. I'm going to put a little row between one of those garlic plants that are in the front there. And they're already getting ready to go to bloom. Here's a head that was a little tiny head that got buried by itself without being broken apart. So there's a whole bunch of little garlic plants in that. I think this is one of the most interesting of the garlics that I've had so far. I got this set of garlic from Thailand online. It did get shipped from Thailand, and they are single clove garlic, and I planted them. These come from a head. Each clove is planted individually. This is just a single clove of garlic that looks like a little tiny white onion, or a little single onion head, but it's actually a garlic. And the flowers are unusual. They look like a garlic flower, but they are curly and a real long stem at the end. So I can't wait to see what these things turn out to look like. They've got several months left. I can't just go into the future to look at all the grapes that are going to come off of this Concord grapevine. Each one of these has got a thing of grapes on it. Grapes, 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 more grapes, more grapes, more grapes. They all have grapes. This is going to be loaded with grapes. I've made just a little row between these first 2 rows of garlic in my garden back here, and I have a few of those radish seeds, and I'm going to plant them in there and cover them with a little bit of soil, and that's the end of that. So a couple weeks more, I'll plant another row back there. I guarantee you I won't go through that many radishes in a week. So 1 or 2 week intervals is plenty of time between them. So I'm going to end the video with one arm with a stick, my GoPro, and this arm working with my camera, and take the walk down to the pond and get the video of the otter dog do a swim, and then I'll walk back. I gotta get my exercise in for the day. And I've been sneezing a lot because of things like this. If you have allergies, welcome to my world of pollen everywhere. Stop it. Stop it. This guy's going to try to protect me. I have a stick. I have a stick. Dry.